Welcome to a special Nibble First Impressions, where we give you the TLDR on a brand new game we got early access to. Star Wars Outlaws is a breath of fresh air. This action-adventure game from Ubisoft takes a break from the constant Jedi-Sith drama and instead gives us a chance to experience the beloved universe from the perspective of a very ordinary protagonist. Set between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, you play as Kay Vess, a young scoundrel who is in big trouble with some scary people. There's adventure around every corner in this beautiful open-world game, and in true Disney fashion, you're accompanied by an adorable sidekick. This is the Star Wars we've wanted for a long time. The game does an excellent job of visually bringing the Star Wars universe to life. From arid, bandit-infested deserts and vast green fields, to the cold, metallic grey of bustling trade hubs and imperial strongholds, each biome offers sprawling, immersive views. The urban environments, however, can be disorienting, not just due to their scale, but also the lack of navigation assistance. Even space exploration is a visual treat, with debris-filled meteoroid belts to glowing nebula, making the cosmos feel alive as you scavenge and engage in thrilling space battles. Combat sequences capture the chaotic energy of classic Star Wars gunfights, with the scorching red lasers flying past with iconic pew-pew as you duck behind cover. Fans of the franchise will love seeing familiar locations brought to life in this open-world format. However, the absence of standard quality-of-life features like waypoints with pathing lines adds unnecessary friction to navigation. While the HUD design leans toward minimalism, a choice that enhances immersion, much like, say, mods for Cyberpunk 2077 that remove it entirely, there's room for improvement to make it easier to assess important information. That said, this creative direction is exciting and adds a refreshing touch to the experience. The sound design perfectly captures the essence of the Star Wars universe as well, from the familiar pew-pew of the laser fire, as we mentioned before, to the diverse range of dialects, to the enemy comms when they're searching for you in restricted areas. Every audio cue reinforces the feeling that you're part of a Star Wars saga. While the audio design doesn't introduce anything groundbreaking, it's solid and effective. The score, as you'd expect from any Star Wars IP, is fantastic. The game's ambient sounds further immerse you, whether it's the lively hum of bustling cities or the serene sounds of nature at remote mountaintops with birds chirping and the wind softly brushing against the rock face. Though not revolutionary, the soundscape adds depth to every location you visit.
You're not Zarek Besh.
What is this? Where's my cash?
Use a hand here.
I did everything right. The code was good.
The gameplay might feel familiar to fans of Assassin's Creed, but that's hardly a bad thing. By leaning on a tried and tested open-world formula, the game successfully brings the Star Wars universe to life without breaking new ground. What it lacks in innovation, it makes up for in execution, combining the best elements of open-world game design into a seamless and enjoyable experience. When it comes to combat, while you can often blast your way through enemies, Star Wars Outlaws encourages a more nuanced, stealthy approach, especially since your starting blaster is weak, making stealth takedowns far more efficient. However, some frustrations do arise from not being able to hold onto weapons dropped by enemies and the scarcity of valuable loot. Despite these minor drawbacks, the gameplay remains simple yet satisfying, especially as you scavenge for parts across the galaxy to upgrade your gear. As we mentioned before, the story follows Kay Vess, a scoundrel seeking freedom and a new life. After taking a job to steal from a powerful crime syndicate leader, Kay is double-crossed and left with a death mark on her head. Forced to flee the planet Tashara, Kay takes on dangerous jobs to repair her ship, navigating alliances with local syndicates while evading bounty hunters. As she gathers a crew to attempt another heist, Kay must decide who to trust in a galaxy filled with criminals, betrayal, and danger. Fans of open world games, especially those who enjoy the Assassin's Creed franchise, will likely feel at home in Star Wars Outlaws. With a blend of stealth mechanics reminiscent of Splinter Cell and the immersive free roaming experience akin to Red Dead Redemption 2, the game offers a familiar yet exciting take on the Star Wars universe. If you enjoy vast, explorable environments, strategic stealth, and narrative-driven heists, this game will be a great fit. Overall, Star Wars Outlaws may not reinvent the wheel, but it's a solid and enjoyable addition to the Star Wars franchise. With its engaging open-world gameplay, it's hard to put down, making it perfect for anyone who wants to live out their fantasy of being a bandit in the Star Wars universe. Highly recommended for fans of fun, immersive open-world experiences. Or just fans of fun, really.